So before starting the next vlog, one of my friends, Josefa, pointed out that for a non-surfer, these surfing vlogs are basically either I'm on the board and like moving, or I'm not on the board and that's it, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, that feedback was good. So now I'm going to also do a voiceover in which I will talk about like what's happening. And I think before we do any of that, I want to explain what are the three basic things when it comes to surfing. And all these three things they tie to each other also. So the first thing is positioning, right? So the wave always crashes and becomes steep at a certain place, a certain distance away from the shore. So your positioning is very important. Depending on your positioning, you'll have to paddle more or less. So if you're at a place where the wave has become very steep, so it's forming the slope is steeper, then you don't have to paddle that much to generate speed. But then the wave is going to fold on itself faster too. So you'll have to pop up faster, right? So okay, so the first thing is positioning. Depending on your positioning, you'll have to paddle more or paddle less, which is the second thing, paddling to generate speed. And then the third thing is pop up. So once you feel that you've generated enough speed, it's like riding a cycle, right? Like then you pop up and you just catch the wave, right? And there are two types of waves usually. So one is the green wave, where the wave is like you can see the water is completely blue or green, and the other is a white water wave, where the wave has like crashed and it has become foamy. When you see the foam, which is white in color, that just becomes a white water wave. Green waves are much more fun to ride because you have a face of the wave where you can go up and down a little bit, zigzag on the wave. But once it's white water, it'll push you forward, but you can't do a lot with that wave. So let's look at the first wave I caught today, and I'll explain what's happening in that. Okay, so now starting to paddle out, and this is going to be the first wave. So this is in slow motion. So I position myself. Probably won't have to paddle a lot because the wave is already going to be too steep by the time it reaches me. So paddle, 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 and generated enough speed. Step 2, pop up. If you look at the pop up, my leg moved, right? So this is not good. So you shouldn't waste any time while popping up, and moving your leg means you're wasting time. And now this is a green wave, right? I'm on a green wave. You can see the wave has not broken, but now the wave behind me will break and become white water. So these are the two types of waves I was talking about. So now let's see the whole video in normal speed. So positioning, step 1, step 2, paddle, 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 and step 3, pop up. So here the pop up is not too strong because the leg moved, one of the legs moved, so I've wasted time. So now let's see. Oh, okay, having some fun. Yeah, nice. And let's look at the next wave after this. Okay, so position, nice position, paddle, 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 generated speed, now pop. Oh, so now I move both the legs during the pop-up, which is not good. Oh, okay, this pop-up needs to get better. And this got off the wave, got back on my board, started paddling back out. Okay, now paddle, paddle, paddle. Oh, so you see the second, again in the pop-up, the leg moved. Okay, so the second time when the leg moved, all this is just weight shifting, which is okay. I think this wave is not a good example, so let's scratch this wave. Actually, this was a pretty fun wave, I remember this. Kind of like walked on the board. Oh, so this is like almost wiped out. The positioning itself was so bad that the wave almost crashed on me. So this is bad. This is almost wiped out. Okay, another wave. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Okay, same issue with the pop-up. Same, right? Like my leg is moving. Once I pop up, the leg shouldn't move. It should be firm. Okay, so now this wave is one I almost catch, I think. Because of not proper positioning and not paddling enough, I didn't generate enough speed to like go ahead and pop up, right? So two things were at fault. Now let's look at this wave. Okay, good paddling. Again, see the leg is moving. Okay, this is a big problem. Not too big, but this is not gonna go well in the future. Okay, position, paddle. So didn't paddle too much because the wave already got too steep. And then just riding a white water wave now, which is not that fun because you just keep going. You generate speed, you can't control direction, so it's not that fun. Oof, this is a good green wave. Ah, okay, it became white water. And there's a turn. Okay, okay. Decent turn. And exit the wave. Okay. Pretty decent green wave all the way. And exit. Okay, paddle, paddle, paddle. Didn't catch the wave. Didn't paddle enough. Oh, disappointment in the face of not catching a wave after paddling for it. Okay, but there's one more wave coming behind. Okay, paddle, paddle, paddle. Positioning is good now. Paddle and pop. So this time, if you notice, I took a little time to pop. I just first generated some speed, chilled for like half a second, and then popped. Okay, and get off the board. Okay, nice. Okay, paddle, paddle, paddle. Let's see what happens. Didn't catch the wave. Almost got. Oh, this feeling sucks. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Good positioning. Oh, so now the legs didn't move actually that much, which is good. So this was a good pop-up actually. Nice. Okay. Overall, good wave, I would say. 7th wave was a good wave. Again, didn't catch it. 4th one. So usually when you don't catch a wave, when you almost catch it, it's mainly because the positioning was bad. So almost always when your positioning is bad. Oh, this pop was bad. My leg went all the way from the edge of the rail to the center. I could have fallen and wiped out. Okay, paddle, pop. Oh, couldn't see the pop-up because I think the water droplet got in the way. But, okay, I guess this was also decent. And dismount and just paddle back to shore. Okay, so this was the last wave. We're done with the surf sesh. So let's see the summary. I think today we got some good amount of waves. Nine waves, 1 wipeout, 4 almost caught and 4 almost wiped out. So need to work on positioning to reduce the almost caught number. And that's the vlog for today.